Well, in the short term, we're looking for some of those businesses most impacted by COVID-19 to bounce back. And there's two main businesses there, an international students business and a travel insurance business. But I wasn't, as you started to say, I wasn't entirely surprised by the market reaction today. We're at the lower end of guidance, even though the result was fantastic. But even though I think most accept that while nobody celebrates the suffering and misery and disruption of COVID-19, it's more an upside risk for us than a downside risk, and we have time we can discuss those issues. Look, next year's very difficult to predict the outlook. While ever COVID-19 continues to play out, it's obviously having an impact on hospitalisation, dental treatment and the rest, and with that comes an impact on claims, which is favourable to our claims loss ratio. It's also encouraging greater participation in the system. COVID-19 seems to have heightened awareness of the risk of disease in society and the need for protection, such as private health insurance. So, a few ups and downs ahead. The accounting is problematic because of the treatment of COVID deferred claims, as they're known. But look, I'm very confident about the outlook. I'm very confident that as a community we'll continue to spend relatively more and more on our healthcare as we age and become wealthier. I'm confident that COVID-19, the pandemic, has reminded people of the importance of being protected in the event of a pandemic. I'm confident that it's accelerating investments we're already making in being much better at protecting people, predicting the risk of disease, and hopefully preventing that risk rather than just be a business who responds to our consumers once they're already sick or injured.
So it's been a good 12 months, but given the uncertainty with regards to travel restrictions and therefore the pressure on your student insurance business and your travel insurance business, where do you think you're going to be able to extract further shareholder value?
Well, I said that this morning, Mandy. I think, the short term, I don't, most of my time in terms of COVID-19 is spent on how do we protect our members and travellers and our people. This will pass. Things will return to some new form of normality. In the meantime, we're investing quite heavily in disease prevention and management, the data science necessary to do that. We have a brand new company, a brand new JV with the global operator Cigna. We see our future as much about helping you and your doctors predict the risk of disease and helping you manage that risk as much as we've been the past 80 years about being there for you once you're already sick or injured. And we're making those investments. And 10 years from now, the real value of the company will be as much around our ability to help you and your doctors make those predictions, provide you with the risk profile, provide you with the health management plan, which is most relevant to your individual risk, and hook you up with the necessary science and data and provide us, with this, with digital technologies. So, the short term is important, but the long-term outlook for the company, as I outlined this morning, is overwhelmingly more material to the company's value than last year's results or the year before that.